Can you believe that Aspen home sales dropped 50% from a year ago? This is David Buck with Christie's International Real Estate, and today we're going to report on the March housing stats for the entire Roaring Fork Valley from Aspen all the way down at Glenwood Springs. And first off, we're going to start with the single family homes and condos in Aspen, and then we'll work our way down in order alphabetically: Aspen, Basalt, Carbondale, etc. So now let's talk about the Aspen home sales. As I mentioned, Aspen home sales were down 50%. In March of 2025, there were 10 home sales that took place. In this past month, we only saw five. Even more dramatically, we saw a 69% decrease in the median home price. A year ago it was at 14,325,000, and this past month it was at 4,434,425. And if you think about that number, 4.4 million for a home in Aspen, median sales price. It's been a while, probably since we've seen that. That's sometimes higher than what we see condo sales, which we're going to dive into next. So as far as condo sales go in Aspen, there were 10 sales that took place. That's a 33.3% drop from a year ago, where there were 15 sales. However, that median condo price is almost up near the single family home price. It was at 4,062,500. That's a 17.8% increase in median price compared to a year ago, which is at $3,450,000. Now let's talk about Basalt. Basalt actually saw home sales increase. There were six transactions this past month, up 100% from the three that took place in March of 2025. Meanwhile, the median home price in Basalt dropped 56.4%. A year ago it was at 4.1 million, and this past month it was all the way down to 1,787,500. It's a similar trend that we saw in the Aspen home market as well. Meanwhile, condo sales in Basalt were flat. There were four deals that took place, similar to a year ago. There's also four transactions. And the median condo price dropped 38.4%. That was going from 1,867,500 last year to 1,150,000 this past month. Next, we're going to drop a little further down valley and talk about Carbondale. Carbondale also saw home sales increase, going from three to six transactions. And unlike Aspen and Basalt, there was an increase in the median home price in Carbondale, and that went from $1,495,000 to $1,950,000, and that would be a 30.4% increase. Meanwhile, condo sales in Carbondale were down 100%, or actually more. There were four deals a year ago, and there was just nothing that took place this past month. So nothing to report on either with the median price, because there were no condo nor townhome sales that took place in Carbondale this past month. Now we're going to go all the way down valley and discuss Glenwood Springs. Glenwood Springs saw a 27.3% drop in the number of home sales. That was going from 11 to 8 transactions. We also saw a 19.9% decrease in the median home price, which went from 1.2 million to 960,750. Meanwhile, Glenwood Springs saw an increase in condo sales, going from 3 to 4. That's a 33.3% increase, and also saw a 21.7% increase in the median condo price, which was going from $530,000 to $645,000. Next up, we're going to talk about Missouri Heights. Home sales were flat in Missouri Heights. A year ago, there's one transaction, and the same happened this past month. So no change there. However, the median home price dropped 64.4%. A year ago, that median home price was $5,050,000, and this past month was at $1.8 million. And similar to previous months, there were no condo nor townhome sales to report in Missouri Heights. Now we'll work our way back up valley and cover Old Snowmass. Old Snowmass also saw home sales flat, with one a year ago and one this past month. However, we did see a 58.7% increase in that median home price, which went from $2,275,000 to $3,610,000. Next up, we're going to shoot right around the corner to discuss Snowmass Village. Snowmass Village saw home sales drop 80% from a year ago. There were five deals that took place a year ago and only one this past month. And we also saw a dip in the median home price, which went from 8,250,000 to 7.9 million. We also saw a drop in the condo and townhome sales in Snowmass Village, which went from 11 to 6 transactions. That's a 45.5% decrease. However, we saw a 29.4% increase in the median condo price, which went from 2,150,000 to 2,782,500. And our final category is going to be Woody Creek. And similar to previous months, there were no deals that took place, so nothing to report on home sales nor condo sales in Woody Creek. So that's going to be a wrap on the March sales stats in the Roaring Fork Valley. The word is out that it hasn't been the best ski season, probably the worst we've seen in 50 years. However, I think a lot of people did still get out there and have a little bit of fun. We had an opportunity to enjoy closing day a few weeks back at Highlands, and I'll post a little link here if you want to take a look at that. Meanwhile, if you have any questions about real estate in the Roaring Fork Valley, my name is David Buck, and I can be reached at 808-371-3509. Aloha.